Well, there won't be any forest fires around where I live. It's done nothing but rain for a month.
I mean, there's flooding down in London, isn't there?
Yeah, well, it's we got a dry afternoon yesterday, but I've been on holiday and it's just every day it's just been overcast. It's more like October.
Welcome back, Pokey.
Hello.
What happened to you?
I was cold.
Heavy landing.
If you open your back doors, they might be able to fly into the back.
User joined your
Cheeky.
channel.
No.
Stuart.
Morning.
I get lost within the sound. Keep you dancing round and round. I can be the dance machine.
Oh my god, I'm pregnant.
Don't you say it's like
What?
User joined your channel.
step to this and take my hand.
Baby on board.
Catch my eye to
Baby on board.
User
Okay.
joined your channel.
see me walking in the sun.
Oh,
It has not yet begun.
Audio
Good
check.
evening.
Level check 1, 2. Good evening, Alex.
evening, evening. It's a happy camper.
Very funny. Very good.
I thought so.
Stu, how's my audio level?
It's fine.
Thanks.
Sound good to me, Voodoo? Looks like I'm deep in a grizzly.
That'll be me.
Balls.
Balls deep in the grizzly, yeah? Nobody can see that.
Not for very long, anyway.
Please don't reverse a bit, Pokey.
Oh, fantastic.
Don't reverse too far with the socks right behind you.
Only get solid.
Suppose it'll stop you rolling off the edge of the back. That's forward.
Good.
Reverse gear, that's it. Yep.
Oh, he's backing onto me.
Don't
Reverse gear back on it.
don't hit me.
Only it goes down the
Oh, he's going forward again. Oh, he's in the sort of movement there, isn't he? Yeah.
Pick of the movement. Now we know what Stu's moves look like.
He's backing up again, faster.
Oh, he's going.
Blow down.
Stop!
He's got it.
No, he's not. He's got it.
It's all
There you
under
go.
control.
He's got it.
Stuart, I love that song, Disco Kid.
Unfortunately, it didn't win me many sort of accolades.
But I think it's one of the best songs you've ever done. I adore it.
Ollie, open mic, mate.
Oh, do you want me to do the briefing if we can get going?
Just starting my video. Give me a second.
Or do you want me to Twitch it?
If you want to Twitch, do a Twitch. I'm doing Facebook.
I'll Twitch it, and then you know more people can see it. Why not?
I'm sorry, my brain is stupid. Time, weather.
That's what the briefing's going to be about when Stuart gets his things in it.
Oh, okay. I thought we already had everything. Sorry, I'm sorry. You gotta forgive me. My brain is just literally Swiss cheese. He's typing like mad.
Is it Ollie or Alex? Because they both got the mics open.
I haven't got
Oh.
mine open.
Yeah, you have.
Yes, you are.
I'm not pressing any buttons.
We just been beeping. Heavy breathing.
Well, I'm running TeamSpeak on my old computer, so maybe there's some setting I haven't changed.
We're live on Facebook. Say hello to Facebook, everyone.
Hello, Facebook.
Everyone.
We're live on Twitch as well. Look at us go.
Hello, Twitchers.
Better start twitching them.
I'm
The
always
home of the
twitching.
nervous balloons in that.
Okay, then here comes the briefing. Weather is core high pressure region. Starting sim time, afternoon.
Afternoon.
Afternoon, yeah.
What that?
I mean, you just get there, get to the final destination as the sun's going down.
Yay.
We're going to take her from where we are now. Yep. There's a slight uphill slope on this, but you should make it, yeah? After we take off, we'll head down the valley to our right at about 190 degrees magnetic. Yeah, we'll be travelling at 150 knots for the entire time. If you have the flight plan, it might help, who knows. Yeah. Any questions?
Probably loads, but can't think of any.
No questions.
Okay, let's go.
Following the grizzly.
Be easy to spot.
Yeah, don't follow too far behind the grizzly. He gets upset. Oh
Does he
crap,
get
we're right
grizzly?
through Voodoo. Oh, Voodoo! Oh, ow!
Ow.
Alright. Got him away.
I was wondering how this would be my fault.
As always. Are we following the route plan exactly, or are we winging it and using it just as reference?
It's a kind of reference. We're going to turn right now on the flight plan, yeah? You can probably see the river off to the right, the valley. We're going to head down that.
How high are we going, boss?
Time to 6,000.
Roger that. Thank you.
So it's right down the valley, is it? Right? Right.
About 190 degrees magnetic. Yeah, the autopilot on this is a bit wobbly, and it takes a long time.
It's an
Settle
old
down.
pilot.
Once it gets going, it's not so bad. But yeah, we're going to waypoint 2 now.
Gosh, I can't even see you. How can I not see something that size?
He's on the
Not to your
left-hand
right.
side of the valley.
I'm off to your right.
Oh,
No.
the other side of this little hill. Right, okay.
Might be in the wrong valley, maybe.
Ah, ha ha ha! I see ya.
Ah, fudge, he's climbing.
Yeah, it climbs like a demon, this thing.
Yeah, the
Does it?
commander doesn't.
I'm at 6,000 feet now, so it should...
Catching up with my little PC9. If I get tired, just open the ramp and I'll land.
Yeah, it should fit in here, just about.
Might lose a bit of the wings, but it'll be fine.
I'm trying to bring it gently to about 6,000 feet, but it tends to focus. Moving off to the right now to the next waypoint.
Just check autopilot was getting it right, it seems to be. Of course, you'll all heard and voted in my latest mix for the DJ competition.
I have. I've listened on everything I've got, and everybody, you must listen, because Stuart said he'll give me the tickets to go to Ibiza if he wins.
You're a liar.
No,
I know, it doesn't sound like the usual Stuart generosity.
We're going to climb to 9,000 now.
9,000.
9,000 your mark, sir. You got a rate?
As fast as the autopilot takes me, it is quite high.
User joined your channel.
Doing about 2,500 at the moment.
Gade!
Gentlemen,
Gade.
Dude.
Woohoo! Come on, little commander.
See, that's why I didn't take the commander.
That's a cool thing that flight leaders in a great big airplane makes it easier to spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't it make smoke?
No, it's an efficient, fuel efficient aircraft. That doesn't make much smoke at all.
It needs some yellow. It needs some yellow smoke if it's leader.
You can't see that thing from at least 10-15 miles away. You're blind.
It's cheaper to issue everyone with glasses than it is to put smoke on the airplane.
Slight right.
My airplanes have smoke.
It's like right.
I'll catch up to them and pop smoke. Bitches.
Okay, Voodoo. Bitches.
Going to 9,000.
Still holding 150 knots, eh?
Already at 9,000.
Yeah, 9,000. That actually looks like it's about to stall. A bit porky.
Poor Porky.
What have I done wrong now?
Nothing, it's just the attitude it looked at when I'm looking from below you, it looked like it was going to stall.
I was just lolloping about all over the place.
It doesn't sound like a stall. It's just nose high altitude and the controls are all sloppy and the airspeed's dropping, but we're fine, there's no stall.
It's all good. It's all good until you spin and stop. It's all good. and you spin and die.
It's all under control.
That's all we need to hear, mate, as long as you've got it.
I told myself that the entire life, and I'm telling you, brother, it's not under control.
It is, it's just not under your control.
No, well
Oh,
said, well
no,
said.
that sounds like it's getting religious. Who
It's
controls it in?
philosophical. It's philosophy.
You get your hands off my philosophicals, thank you.
You know I'm not religious, I don't believe in that shit.
Do they make you do spin training in your powered planes?
Yeah, you have to do spin training these days. Well, it depends. You've got to do power on stalls and incipient spin, and it depends on what you're flying, as if you can do a full spin.
Yeah, well, we're gliding. It used to be a big thing to do spins with the instructors. But the problem is, if you're heavy, you can't get it to bloody spin. They get right upset.
Well, they fly in washing machines.
No, gliders.
I think he was making a spin cycle joke.
What's an incipient spin?
That's the start of a spin, so it's the first revolutions, the first motions of a spin before you're in a spin that needs to be fully recovered from, essentially.
Yeah, so if the instructor, if you can't get it to be pointing 90 degrees towards the ground at a cool angle, they get right up, they don't like it, they want you to do it.
And a lot of training
Alex,
aircraft these days aren't
how many viewers
certified.
have you got on Twitch tonight?
Well, we got a nice round number.
0.
It might be 8.
It might be 8.
8's a round number, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's 10.
Oh, it could be 10, couldn't it?
Yeah,
It's a round
eight's,
number.
2 round numbers.
That would be a record.
10's 2 numbers.
We don't have 2 numbers.
Double digits, no double digits.
Well, I've got 2 on Facebook. I had 3, but I've got 2 now.
Well, welcome, Facebook viewers. If you could go and tell your friends about Twitch, that would be great, because there's
Transfer
There's-
them over.
if we could just have one, that'd be nice.
If you look over to your left now, you'll
It's not handy, is it?
be able to see the glacier coming down.
Oh yeah, I
See
can see
the
the glacier there.
Yeah.
Over to the left, freaky.
Taking a picture.
That's Copper Glacier and Sanford Glacier, apparently.
What do you say? Yeah.
Well done for doing the research, Alex.
Well, thank you very much.
We're going to
That's
turn
what I was doing this afternoon.
Wait a minute, why are you climbing?
I'm going to turn right 90 degrees.
Are you climbing again? Or am I descending? I'm descending. What's going on? Did you program the autopilot at altitudes?
Banking.
Bunch of bankers.
Oh, it's for guckers.
Exactly.
It's all forgot up.
It's worse than bankers. We're like bankers without any money.
Ain't gonna happen.
Now, one grizzly's gone one way, the other one's gone t'other.
Well, both the grizzlies are over here with me.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, one's keeping
Where's
to
the one
outside
on the
port.
left?
I'm going to descend now to
To what?
8,000 feet. 8,000.
8,000?
I just let the Grizzly do his own autopilot thing. 8,000, I think he said.
8,000.
Hey, we got 3 viewers on Facebook now. Guy.
Well done. I like poor flight leaders trying to lead a flight, and there we are, just wittering on.
Well, that's what we usually do, isn't it?
That's exactly what we usually do.
All my arrivals are in. I'm not expecting any disturbances tonight.
Not even
Yay!
jumping.
That'll fuck it all up. I mean, forgot it all up.
I
The
tell you,
Germans-
get a projector out and project it on the wall somewhere. They'll love it.
No. Listen, this is the first weekend we've actually had a number of children in. and the ice cream van was in, and one came for ice cream. One.
Oh no, that's no good. Have you got signs advertising the fact the ice cream van will be round?
It comes up in the middle of the site with the chime going ding 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 ding.
I know, but hang on. As a parent, if you've already fed your kid a pudding of some sort, you're not going to want to give them an ice cream. You need the signs up so they can be planning it for the afternoon. The kids can be going to the parents. Mama, can I have an ice cream when the van comes around later? You can't wait until the van's coming round with its chimes, because they'll catch them unawares and they'll pull the old trick. Oh, I haven't got any change, and all that stuff.
Or the siren, the noises to tell you it's empty.
Yeah, exactly. Margaret, get some signs out, will you? Just put some signs out, and then next week you'll do better.
Is it proper ice cream or that artificial?
Oh, that's proper ice cream, scooped out a tub sort of thing, yeah.
No, there's one what comes round every night on our estate, but it's that soft machine rubbish.
Thank you for the thumbs up, Enrico, by the way, on Facebook.
You're sending now?
2?
7,000.
It's sending to 1,000, Roger.
Hello to our Twitch viewer.
Ooh, we got somebody on Twitch. Oh, it's telling me that. I know what's happening. I know what's happening. The switch between Twitch and Facebook. That's what it is.
That's why it's gone down to 2 and we got 1. Thank you, Andy, if that's you watching.
Which gives the best experience, Facebook or Twitch?
Well,
Target altitude again, sir.
7,000, you said.
7,000. And then
It all depends on what we're actually flying, to be honest. If we're flying helicopters, the helicopters always get a bigger response than the fixed wing.
That's sad, isn't it?
And nothing to do with the fact that Stuart mainly posts it on helicopter simming groups. Nothing to do with that at all.
But even the recorded YouTube videos, when they go up on the helicopters, they'll equal the last week's flight views within a day. I'm just saying, they're more popular.
Yeah, oh no, I can't.
You can't face the truth.
Face the truth. No, no, that's it. I can't face the truth. Stuart, are the lottery results in yet?
Not yet. We'll have to wait after the flight.
Ugh. Me and Stuart are going to win the lottery tonight, everyone.
Thank you for telling them about that, because they all want handouts now.
No, they're not getting that, no.
heading a bit left now before the river.
Heading a bit left.
Let's take a bet on if they ever fix that sound bug.
Listen, they've just realised that the electrical systems don't work properly. That's after 2 years after we told them it doesn't work properly.
Descending.
2?
6,000.
6,000 mark.
Been arrested by a Spitfire.
On a Spitfire?
Delta 2.
I don't know about Spitfire. I'll manage very well in the kind of linter strips what to do tonight. Anyway,
Delta 2, you have to drop a. Have you got a click of flaps down in that bird?
The guy who does the commentary at the Warbird Legends flying display, he has a company and he looks after 12 Warbirds. They're just on about the Sea Fury. Says that's the best one because you can fly to 150 knots and you can fly at 450, and it's just as sweet as anything.
Wow.
I always got great. Every air show that I remember that was been ruined was ruined with Sea Fury.
Somebody's flying that A400 like he stole it. Is that
You probably
Gary?
did it.
No, it's Porky.
Well, you know what I'm like.
As long as you're having fun and happy with it, brother.
Geed's in one as well.
I think it's up top.
Always.
Always.
It is things like pretty slow in adjusting altitude. It just goes up and down, up and down.
Flies like a porpoise.
I got 2 Land Rovers. Gede's got a fucking fridge full of sausages, so it's better.
You suspect that's on purpose?
Is expected.
God, you guys make me feel better. Thank you.
So descend a bit more now. Down at 5,000. Should be able to make out the river easily now at this altitude, so we're going to pour it around to the left.
Following the river. What river is this? Are we supposed to know?
The Copper River.
Copper River.
Yeah.
It's copper.
It's famous for salmon.
The Cock River?
Copper!
Copper, you dummy.
It's just full of floating dicks.
Oh,
What was he saying?
it's a British term.
Kids, get out the river.
Teacher, leave those kids alone.
This was number 1, 1982.
Indeed we are.
Whose audio is that? I barely heard it.
Hello.
Oh,
That's better.
jeez. That sounded fine.
That's unburdened.
Alex,
Yes.
Margaret has asked me to ask you what colour to paint her bathroom.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, what colour is the suite?
The wall tiles are
Make it have a
black
Yeah, the
and grey
suite.
marble. With grey slate flooring. She's going to send you a picture. Stand by.
I'm waiting. What about a nice sage colour?
I wanted a mountain cake, a mural.
What color is sage?
Green.
avocado.
Don't fuck all.
Avocado's not a colour.
1970s.
Stuart, what did you want the mural of?
I thought a mountainscape or something like that.
Mount. Well, yeah, who would paint it?
Oh,
No.
definitely not me.
No.
I'm not allowed to paint anything.
And people in Belfast can paint walls, houses pretty well, can't they?
Yeah, but they're not the sort of people you'd want to let them in your house.
Banksy.
Most likely then, yeah.
Oh, that's posh. That is posh, that is.
Yeah, isn't it? Another thumbs up on Facebook from Hilliton Silva. I can't pronounce your name, mate. But do my best.
Thank you for the thumbs up. Okay, so what colours has Margaret thought about?
Well, she's left the room at the moment, so she can't hear you.
Okay,
she's
so
back in now. She's got a selection of colours painted out on bits of paper on the floor, and I don't know.
You don't know. Well, what's her favourite so far? What have we got down to 3 or what?
No, we'll get 5 and she can't pick between them. Oh, wait, well, no, she's saying one of them's definitely out, but I don't know what that is.
Well, I'm going to need pictures of the 4 that are in.
Oh, she's on her way to take a photograph of them. You're starting
Watching-
something now.
I've
you
started.
started it, Alex.
It's alright, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to describe them to the group and the group will choose.
Oh,
So
lovely,
not-
the FGUK are going to...
Exactly.
Red, white,
Yeah,
and blue.
because not only is it my opinion now, but actually it's how I describe it to the group that will then lead them to make their decisions. So we're all at fault here.
They can always say, like, it's been Porky's decision.
Yeah.
Okay,
Are we changing
well,
altitude again, no?
since I'm involved in the decision, then I say it's blue-yellow.
Oh, classy.
This bathroom, by the way, Alex, is not a recent design. This has been planned since way before my mum had her operation in the COVID. It's all been put on hold because of all that.
Well, you know, the thing is, like, they need to relax in that room, not to go blind, so... Yellow, I don't
Probably
know.
going to descend a bit soon. Can't it?
2.
4,000. 4,000.
Mark.
It's not
That's
to worry.
what I said, equal value.
Some lovely scenery, flight leader.
Fabulous. Nice planning. Well done. Mwah.
Cheers.
Canadian territories, eh?
It's Alaska.
It's Alaska.
Is it? I thought one Canada. I had no idea where we're going this week because I didn't have time to look at just numbers in. So it's American territories from Russia.
Apparently they shelled out 7 million for it. And they were very embarrassed because they thought they'd overpaid. I think they got the money.
I think they got the money's worth in it.
It's full of oil, isn't it?
7 million in like dog dollars.
Wouldn't the world be nice if they could play nicely together?
Alright, one of them's not going to exist very shortly. Oh Jesus, what that A400 in trouble?
No,
What
it's
happened
there.
there?
It's under control, Stuart.
Everything's
Okay.
under control.
It's not quite ready for a full Cobra, but getting there.
You'll train it.
Autopilot.
Ollie!
The autopilot is that special kind of normal. Abby normal?
People say that about me. Or usually when I walk into a room they go, Jesus Christ. And so I'm not really, no.
I'm his father, nice to meet you.
When I was younger and grew a beard, had long hair, people used to liken me to Jesus Christ. Every time I'd go in someplace, they'd say, Jesus Christ, are you here again?
Is that the second time to apologise for the
Dun,
first one?
dun.
Dun dun dun! Reminds me of that time Stuart and I and Algie were flying where in Germany and noticed all the churches that were on the ground. So we started, while we were flying, we invented our own religion.
Yeah, we started a new religion, yeah. Just for the hell of it, you know.
Does anybody watch that comedy series called The Righteous Gemstones? Just been catching up on a couple of episodes while having my tea.
I've not heard of that one.
Well, it's
I
John
get
Good-
about 2 hours worth of telly time a week at the minute, if I'm lucky.
It's John Goodman in it, and it's about a family of American preachers, you know, they're raking billions, and they're the biggest set of sinners going.
Oh, what, TVN evangelists?
Yeah, they have a load of churches, and they tend to be all God-fearing It's all about all the other churches fighting each other and stuff as well. And it's quite funny and a bit black humour.
Oh, well. My father-in-law used to engage anyone who would discuss, was not religious in the least. Never spent a day in church, but was fascinated with the whole concept. He asked me one time, how come there's all these different religions, the different forms of Christianity and that stuff? And I said, it's about the secret handshake. I said, what? I said, when you get to heaven, God's going to ask you for the secret handshake, and every church thinks they got it.
Yeah, that's about
That
right.
sounds about right, yeah.
You got the secret
I just
handshake
think
yet?
it's kind of, I just think it's kind of weird that they can write a thing called the Bible quite a considerable time after the fact that things are supposed to have happened, and know exactly how it happened without actually having any record of it happening in the first place.
Right, everyone, are we ready to decide
Oh,
the colour
shit.
of Stuart's birthright?
Yes.
Brown. Oh, sorry.
No, it's from the. It's from the four colours. We're not messing with the colours. We're going to work with what they've given us here, okay?
All right.
Okay. Colour number one is it's kind of a light pink.
No.
Look, hang on. Stuart, you're quiet now, okay? We're deciding. Colour number one is kind of a light pink. Colour number two is it's sort of like an off-white, like an egg, but not a bleached American egg. Sort of like a normally white
says
egg.
you're wrong. It says
No. Listen, you two. I'm describing the colours so the boys can understand them. All right. Colour number three is sort of a light bluey, I think, and then number four is sort of the colour that plaster goes before it dries. That sort of pinky colour, like salmon, but it's more of a it's like a terracotta, but it's a little bit pinkier than that. But yeah. So number one, we've got the very, very light peachy pink. Number one, sort of not quite an American white egg thing, and then there's sort of a bluey, and then there's the one that's the terracotta-y, the plaster one. What do we think?
I like number one. I vote number one.
A 3 because it's bluey, that relates to water, whereas 4 is terracotta, it's like a Roman bath.
Yeah, baby blue as well.
Yeah, go with blue.
Okay, we've gone for number 3 in the list. Going bottom, then Margaret.
I don't have to live there, so.
I've also sent it to Kaylee to see what she thinks, so we'll get a female opinion on that.
Even if I lived there, I wouldn't care.
I'm descending. What the fuck?
Descending to 3,000.
3,000 mark.
On my way.
No, I think that light blue actually is a nice color.
Blue's my favorite. Any shade of blue is my favorite color. Whether it's like robin's egg blue or whatever, that's my favorite. Don't know that I want a room painted that color. Always painted that color. No, I take it back. My bedroom color was that when I was a baby, when I was a little kid.
It's a bit of a difference how the river's shown on the OSM maps to what's in flight gear. It's a bit wider on the OSM maps.
I guess it depends on time of year.
And she's also saying that there could be something darker on their offering as well.
Oh, I don't know about darker.
Have the bath in one colour, the toilet in another, and the wash basin in another
He's
colour.
got the bath. We decided
So
the
when
wall
you're drunk,
colour.
when you walk into the bathroom, you know which one to use.
Thought nowadays everybody would just going for white.
Yeah, can't beat white.
We're a simple lot.
Actually, I've got loads of white for the toilet blocks. I was going to use that, but she said no.
Okay, Stuart, Kaylee has said one of the middle two, not the top or the bottom. So number 2 or 3. So 3's got the most votes so far.
Well, Kaylee agrees with me then, not the top or bottoms. I didn't want anything to do with any.
Coward.
Oh, we're gonna fly over the High Frequency Active Oral Research Program research station.
What, harp?
No, Harpers.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the weather control test centre or something?
I have no idea. It's just on the map.
Which fucking map are you using then?
It's OpenStreetMap. I believe
How
it.
are
I'm,
you
u-
using?
I'm using
Oh,
Fi.
In-game, huh?
I've got Fi running in browser.
Stuart, your suggestion of malware bytes was awesome. Wiped all these problems I've been having off. Phew, you're the man. Thank you.
It works very well.
Is it worth
I used to
pay-
using.
Is it worth buying the payware version of it?
No.
No, they'll give you a free trial for the full version. Then you go into the free version after that for about 2 or 3 months. Then they'll chuck you another free trial, and then so on and so on. No,
I've never used the paid version. The free version does an amazing job.
God, I just feel like I owe money.
Malware bytes and then C cleaner as well. Yeah.
oh no.
This
Yes.
is malware bytes. I used that, and it kept flagging FGUK as a bad site.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, blame it for that.
The
Which
browser guard
FGUK
blocked me
was
from
it?
posting replies in FGUK. I could only make new posts. I couldn't post replies though.
I just don't know where this stuff comes from, you guys.
Russia.
I mean, it's not like I'm surfing porn or something. Well, not.
It comes from advertising shit on other people's websites.
Most of it's badly coded efforts.
Is it that dangerous, or does it just screw with your computer performance? Because I swear everything looks better now. I think that was what was screwing with my graphics and all kinds of stuff. Is that possible?
So
But if it slows stuff down, if it's slowing the processes down, then yeah, it can use resources that mean things look worse than they should.
Because I've had this anti-aliasing crap in Flight Gear and in AC3D that I just absolutely could not get rid of, and now it's gone.
No, sometimes a good clean out just fixes a load of shit you didn't even realise was related to anything.
I think people who do that stuff should be dragged out and strung up.
Yeah, most of the time it is just badly coded. That's the thing, and that people will be given a job to do something quickly and badly, and it'll get implemented in another really bad way, and it just means it ends up screwing with people's stuff. A lot of the time it's not intentional, but sometimes it is totally intentional. A lot of the time it's just really, really crap stuff that otherwise would work fine, but it just doesn't ever get tested on a good enough selection of machines to realise, or they don't test for the right stuff. You know, does the ad work? Yeah, the ad works. Yeah, but my PC's now running 10% slower because it's so shit. 'Cause it's firing off every 3.5 milliseconds.
Yeah, I first noticed this issue before Chrome would like you'd hit the button and open Chrome and it would open and then close. And then it would open again. And every now and then it would just crash. Done, you're out of here. And when you reopen it, you go, oh, Chrome didn't shut down properly. Do you want to restore what it was? No, not really. The other thing I noticed is that when I powered up my computer, PowerShell would show up over and over and over. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. It's like, what are you doing?
So did you check for viruses or didn't you check for viruses?
I did a virus check, but until I ran malware bytes, I could not clear this. Because I've suspected for quite some time that it was malware.
Yeah. There's like from sysinternals, it's like from Mark Rusinovich of Microsoft. He built a lot of pretty cool tools. One of them is autorun and autorun64.exe. You can actually get it like directly at from Microsoft. So hopefully no shady download sources. And it tells you exactly what is being registered in your autorun registries and like folders and stuff. So get that, run it as an administrator, and you can actually see what is being executed at the start of your machine.
Ooh, what is that called again?
Autorun 64. It's like sysinternals.
Stick it up in a thread on the forum, Keith. We can have a little thread of useful tools for people.
Donkey's years old.
I asked the question and just continue that thread on because this for old geezers like myself that don't have any brain space right now, I got to keep my PC running, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
This looks incredible.
Hey, even like if there's anything like coming up, and you can't deal with it, talk to me. I'll connect over to your machine on TeamViewer or something like that, and we sort it out.
Look at you. You're my new best friend, brother. Mwah.
Okay, we're about
my brain right now is
15 miles out from the airfield. Probably about 6 minutes away. I'm going to take a lazy left hand and do a straight in. When I get about 3 miles away, I'll go into landing. You can follow me in. Unless you're busy.
Okay.
We shall follow you.
Somebody asked a question this afternoon, what's a virtual PC? Is that just running an operating system off a flash drive?
No,
a virtual PC.
Like running Windows on a Mac, you can do it. It's shit. Anyway, off to the left, you can probably see the Varsies. Off at about 20 degrees.
Yeah.
Lights, yep.
Are we coming in from the right then, Morty?
We're going to turn the lazy left and go straight in.
All right. Tactical.
left turn.
That's nice.
No, we bought at Shooting Club some electronic targets, and they're made in Germany, and the customer service leaves a bit to design, because when they bought this thing, it doesn't do the bloody competitions we want to bloody score. And I think they finally got some software, and it's Linux, and they're on about, you have to run it on a virtual PC or virtual machine.
So it's like you don't know where to get that, or
well, the agents is a shop in Northern Ireland that sells the stuff, but the maker of the targets is German. But the problem is we shoot 25 yards indoors, and it's all geared up to metric. So 10 meters no bother, 25 meters fine. but 25 yards, no problem. It doesn't do it.
Are we turning?
Turn it slowly.
Yep, he's rotating left a little bit. Gotta watch him. He's tricky like a slippery little rabbit.
Nothing like his name's in it first, then. I'm fucking descending as well.
Yeah, there's the airport.
Yeah, you generally have to get on the ground.
We're coming into land.
You didn't say that.
Are you not listening?
Yeah. Muppet. Tell him, Stuart. Muppet.
I bet.
If you make it down, turn right on the taxiway. Ready for
On the taxiway.
there's a taxiway off to the right. So when you get down, turn right, park up on that.
Right, lined up.
It's a black tarmacy thing.
Oh, shut up. There's two. Which one? The one with the lights next to it.
Lights.
It's got red. Wave off. Oh, that was so gentle. You missed it.
Oh Jesus! That 9400 just went through me.
I went right into the wing of that one.
Yeah, I'd say Stuart, that was me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, 5-minute break. We'll head off to the final destination. See you in a bit.
Thanks, mate.
Roger.
These birds could need some nice liveries, huh?
Yes, I agree. Get painting, G.
Hey, you broke it, you fix it.
Ah.
Never ends, does it?
Well, me painting those planes is the same Stuart deciding color for his bathroom.
tempted to drive this little BF-108 right up in the back of that Grizzly.
Yeah, exactly. Just actually, just stop the same. Coming up, yep. Oh, you gotta retract your wings though.
Oh, that is happening.
That's a nice picture. Wait a second. All right. Take a screenshot here. Blam. Blammo.
FKBRB,
Roger that.
Back.
Welcome back.
Plenty of space on this runway for taking off. I'm going to bimble down there and pull them up behind you whenever you want.
Simple.
Oh, that's pretty cool, Stuart. You can actually see like the folding of those mountains as that Pacific plate collides. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, is that takeoff going on? What's going on? You was going further away from me.
Just making plenty of space. There's two more A400s behind me, isn't there?
Yeah, parking the grass.
Okay, I'll stop there.
You guys with these great big grizzlies are frightening me.
You see, I just wanted to ask you, like, how does it feel like?
I'm like, whoa, shit. All I see is lights. Somebody, where are these lights coming from?
I don't know.
Who's behind me? Oh, that's the lights from, there's a commander
Ollie.
behind me, so that'd be either Ollie or Alex.
That's Alex. At the back as usual.
You might get run over there, Stuart.
What? Oh shit. Where's it going?
Crazy.
It won't hurt, don't worry about it. Okay, the rest of the flight's going to be at 3,000 feet, so that's quite simple. There's plenty of room to get off on here, so when Stuart's
Okay, no.
in position, we'll make a move.
Stuart driving it like a drift car.
Okay, let's go.
Smack through the commander.
I hate how this accelerates faster than all the other planes.
It's so much more powerful than what the others are.
What it needs is another engine.
There's a grizzly with his gear down.
$3,000 feet.
Well, it's not me.
Not anymore, though.
Not me.
There's like, I don't know who it was. Like, wasn't me.
It's not me because I don't have a grizzly.
No, you are grizzly.
Oh, he's not that friendly.
Looking for 3,000 feet, sir. Right? Correct?
Yep.
Did anybody see the pictures on?
Echo, echo, echo.
Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from.
Yeah.
No.
Chinese zoo, they dressing
Chinese
people up as bears.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Are they though? I can't work out if they are or not.
Yeah, well, bear skin don't wrinkle at the bottom because they don't fit right.
I know, but it doesn't really look. I get that it's acting like someone and it's got wrinkly skin, but apart from that, it doesn't look like a human in a suit.
Yeah, but the Chinese probably mutilated them to make them fit the suit.
Feels like a strange thing to do. It's more likely it's just a weird bear, isn't it?
No, this is Chinese you're talking about in China, and
Which is my
good
point.
things.
I mean, I've travelled around China and Asia, and if they want a bear in the zoo, they'll just get a bear in the zoo. They're not going to bother with a person in a suit.
if
They'll
they
just
want, if they
send
want to
someone
put
to go
a
find a
person,
bear.
if they want to put a person in a bear suit in the zoo, they'll put a person in the bear suit in a zoo.
Well, yeah, there is that, but I think if they were doing that, they wouldn't go through so much effort to make it, really hard to tell. I'm not saying it's impossible to tell, but to me, it looks like it might be a bear as much as it might be a human. I think You know, if the Chinese wanted a bear in a zoo, they'd just go out and find a bear. It might be a pretty messed up looking bear, but they would have found one.
They're not gonna put a guy in a suit and stick him in there. Let's go get a freaking bear.
Yeah, you just send someone. Go get a bear. Go on, just go get a bear.
You
Probably
go
eaten them
Fetch
all.
me a bear.
You go get bear.
Probably eaten them all.
He'll eat anything.
Bloody Chinese eat anything.
Anything that
no.
doesn't.
Bears.
Nick-
And that's Korean, isn't it?
Have you ever
Dogs, cats,
eaten bear meat?
crickets, tarantulas.
I haven't eaten bear. No.
It's very
Bear what?
oily, fatty, but it's very, very good.
I've heard it's quite grisly. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my! I'll be here all week.
I remember that moment for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You're not the first person to say that to me, kid.
You've lived a sheltered life, my friend.
It's true.
Have you noticed the river now has become the correct width to the map?
It's looking a little better, isn't it? Yeah. Going over the old Richardson Highway.
Remember it well.
Are we going to get shot at by Sarah Palin?
Quite probably somebody might think we're a bear.
Sarah
Well,
Palin.
Grizzlies go,
Oh
they-
my God! Are you kidding me?
Let's go back a bit.
I'd let her have a couple
Is she
of shots
still
of me.
active?
She's still
Is
alive.
she still active? Oh yeah.
She's
But is
a
she still
vegetable.
active?
She's still a
Bit
vegetable.
dry.
All right.
It was a bit weird. I found a program on one of the cable channels that's called Bush Pilots. It's in Australia, and it's various crop dusters, police, pilots, and a priest who flies around in a Cessna. And this police plane couldn't take off because it was near Darwin, because there were B-52 in Australia. I thought that was a bit weird.
A B-52.
Yeah, there was an American Air Force base in somewhere near the Northern Territories, near Darwin.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's not so unusual, isn't it?
Australia's virtually a colony now, isn't it?
But they made
Not
him
too
wait.
much of a hop from Guam and things, is there?
Yeah.
Well, they made his police pilot wait for about half an hour while he was farting around taxiing. Then he had to wait for the wake turbulence to settle down.
Those things are huge.
I can't believe they're still on the air and they expect it to be
Yeah.
in the air for a many years to come.
Yeah,
no,
another
brand
50,
new Rolls
60
Royce
years.
Yeah, they said another 60 years. They're putting the new engines on them, aren't they?
Yep.
Rolls Royce. Yeah.
Is this the 8-engine Stratofortress?
Yes.
Yeah, they're going to be penciled out in '97. They decided to keep them for another 20 years.
Yeah, they say it's going to be the first operational airframe to survive 100 years in active service.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. Must
And
have
that's
read the
because
same
everything
thing.
else. That's because everything else is just too expensive.
Yeah, these things work.
Yep.
Talked to a guy who escaped. We have a large Vietnamese population here where I live. And the guy who...
Hey, you're Gran Torino, aren't you?
You could be.
User joined your channel.
Did they call it Little Nam?
No,
It was
they
on
just,
telly last night, Gran Torino.
there was
Clint Eastwood.
a guy I talked to who was lived in where the hell was it? Someplace in North Vietnam. Said they were terrified of the B-52s would just carpet bomb the living shit out of everything. I I mean, whole counties, whole provinces would just disappear. Jesus. No wonder people hate us.
Ah, it's
Hi,
Cyber.
Cyber.
Evening, Cyber.
Good evening, dude. Chicklet, whoever the hell you are.
Whoever you want to be.
What? We don't judge here, FGUK.
I know we judge, but everyone's welcome.
LBGTQZY plus minus XR.
Listen, I don't subscribe to the mental illness of others.
Ah, look at the video, man.
You want to identify yourself at the table, then go right ahead. Just don't involve everybody else in your fantasy.
That's right. Yeah. Anyway, Quarty, that flight plan you put up doesn't work for me.
No.
And every time I go over a waypoint, when we actually hit one, my autopilot goes to 10,000 feet.
Huh.
Oh no.
That would be user error.
Yeah, I've not heard of that
It's set
one
for
before.
3,000, and as soon as I cross the next waypoint, it'll go to 10,000.
Yeah, it seems that the autopilot seems to be a waypoint set with altitude. So
Two
it's trying to
versions.
adjust.
There's a second
Oh,
one which
stop,
is
stop,
got
stop.
the right heights in it.
I think you're using the original one that I put up there that was really for Ollies as a guideline. The replacement,
Yeah, alright, I didn't know there was another one.
the replacement on the final poster of this gave you a new one, which has all the great altitudes.
I thought it was just a reiteration of the first one. I didn't
Well-
know it was a new one. Never mind, doesn't matter.
You're here now. That's right.
Everything
You're
is
here,
awesome.
we can all hold hands, we all know where we're going. We
Hold
just
me
follow the
up.
leader.
Hold me, I'm frightened.
Nice
No,
to meet you,
really.
Frightened.
No, really, hold me. I'm frightened.
Give us a hug.
Mwah.
No.
Mwah, go on, group
Are
hug.
you not a hugger, Stuart? Of course you're
No.
not.
Oh, he's a hugger.
Ah, he's a hidden hugger, come on.
Yeah, we just need to get round and we give him a big hug, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
There are like 8 or 10 of us, so we can't break free and kill one of us.
You want to bet?
Oh, it'd be fun to try though, wouldn't it?
No.
There'd be a severe number of broken bones and appendages, but you can try if you like.
So I told you we'd go for the appendages, didn't I? We started it with a hug and it's all after our appendages.
See, you need to talk to somebody about that, bro.
What?
We ever, Stuart, if we ever make it up to your property there, I'll send the missus first.
I don't
What
usually
a
hug
big
you.
hug.
No.
God, don't fly at river height.
A pocky are your balls there, have you again?
The river's climbing up the mountain down here.
There are a few waterbergs here.
That's the technology or the technical reference over the full water.
See, waterbirds are real. UFOs are real as well then.
Yeah.
What about that guy in America who said it's all real, the UFOs, and they've got the bodies and they've got the aircraft?
No, he didn't say bodies. He said they recovered biologicals. When asked about bodies, he didn't say there was bodies.
Biological, any type of biological life form.
Yes, he was being very, very coy with that.
So it could be insectoid.
Could be insects, it could just be
Plants.
juice.
Slime.
Yeah. Sentient
Slime,
plants
that's
fine.
Yeah, it could be plants. It's biological. He said he had never seen and was not aware of any evidence of the pilots of any of the craft or any humanoid or alien bodies, but there were biologicals recovered.
Somebody-
It's all a load of shit.
A sentient plant flying a spaceship. There you go.
Something that's jumping one.
A ton of flying a spaceship.
Griffin,
See, I knew trees could fly.
depends how hard you throw 'em.
What's this white square in the river up front?
Missed
Oh, no.
section, I
It's
think.
called an island.
The break in the space-time continuum.
Yep.
Otherwise,
Ah.
why
Fly
do
down.
that?
Fly down
Biologics.
through it, you end up in the underworld. You better stay away from that. You know what you like with aliens and underworlds.
Oh no, come on, if there is alien planets and the first person we send through is voodoo, what are they going to think?
It won't be good, I'm telling you that.
Run away!
Oh my god,
He
humans,
keeps asking for the probe!
humans have schwanz stickers that are like 2 feet long? Who knew?
The grizzly's meant to do barrel rolls.
Just did
Yeah,
one.
actually, yeah.
They can.
They can do it. Not with cargo in the back, obviously, because that would be a bit
Yeah, I've got
dangerous.
2 Land Rovers this morning. They're strapped in.
There'll
Shit.
be oil everywhere then. Ah!
Wow! What the
Wow!
fuck was that? Oh my god, I'm glad I caught that on video. Oh my god!
It's not a thing you want to see come and fly towards, is it?
It was amazing because I was looking back behind me, and all of a sudden I see this grizzly. Meow. That's good video there. Thanks, brother. Was that Porky? Of course it was.
Actually, what Owen was talking about now, he's talking way in the distance.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a
I've
thing here.
seen it when I was gathering scenery before. It must be something.
The hole in the mesh. It's not red.
Oh, here he comes.
There we go, there.
Bottom of Alaska. The hole. There's a hole in the bottom of Alaska.
There is a point coming here where you're not going to make the turn out. Porky.
That was Bookie.
I'm straight level.
Ow. What's the big white spot over there?
That's what
It's
we've just been talking
actually-
about.
It's non-rendered. It's a temporal distortion field. Fly into it and see what happens.
Okay, so
I don't get along well with this alien shit.
Way to the middle of the earth.
To the other side of the black hole, the white square.
The white hole, yeah. Black hole, opposite of the white square.
Yeah, I'm quite sure a lot of visitors never realised that. It's
And
getting
the
narrow.
green
it's
triangle.
Yeah.
Are you going to the loop now? Or the crash?
Nah, I won't crash.
this thing is awesome.
You can't do all sorts of shit.
Then there's a little airfield in the middle of the river.
In the middle of the river. Wow, there's some engineering for you.
That's what you do when you don't want bears to get to your airfield.
What I particularly like is the way that you can see where the airfield's supposed to be on the orthos, and then where it is in flight. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you, it's the middle of the river, but it's not really. It's on the riverbank. Yeah.
Makes it more fun though, doesn't it?
We're going. Looks like we're going down, dude.
Who's going down? Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh, me.
Pulley's getting lower.
Oh, it's a bit bumpy around this corner, isn't it?
Humpty Bumpty.
It's deed that's going low level.
Yeah, G, look out for that water bird.
Yeah.
I was going to bring that B-26, but I couldn't get it off the ground on the first airport.
Yeah. Oh, as soon as I pass the waypoint, autopilot's gone up to 10,000.
Should have got the latest.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking hell, there's a fork in the river.
Fork me.
Fork off.
For fork's sake.
It's all forked up.
For pork's sake.
It's all gone fork ways. Which way, Woody? Left or right?
Right.
Yeah. Which way?
That way.
What I like about this,
Go the right.
it's the same jokes every week, but they never get old.
Oh, yes, they do.
Oh no, they don't.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
I used to be continuously warned about dad jokes. Ah, pull the finger.
We're just a mature group.
Nah, wouldn't go that far.
Told you don't get good quality fun like this in Microsoft.
That's what I did this morning with my niece's daughter is 2, so I went to a birthday party, which I'm glad I did because it kind of pulled my head out of my ass. But, whoa, that was freaking me out, bro.
That was close.
Sorry.
Oh, God. I don't remember where I was going with this. Anyway, oh yeah, the 2-year-olds are more mature than their parents.
Yeah, they generally are these days.
I gave my new grand niece, or whatever that is, great niece, a book called Everyone Poops.
Ah, so you were helping then?
Right. Yeah, among other things.
I thought you were going to say that you'd done the pull my finger trick.
No.
That wouldn't surprise me.
You have to be careful when you're doing that, though. Really.
Apparently
You had
she
the
was,
force in and down.
apparently she was running around earlier without underwear. sat on her grandpa's lap and went, oh my God.
So you have taught her something then?
Teenagers.
Paid $6.50 to see that.
What's that, A400 going?
Upside down.
Oh, look at that. Very great.
It's amazing.
So I think that'll last 100 years with the stresses on the airframe.
Oh no, these aren't designed to last that long anyway.
Did they design the B-52 to actually last, do you think?
No, it's just
designed to last, I think, 25 years, wasn't it?
yeah, but it's designed with non-stress parts, same as the World War II aircraft.
It's just the way they were built back then.
Yeah, it's
Much more sturdy.
Non-stress part. That's why you can get World War II aircraft flying now, but you can't get things like that World flying because it's done with stress parts and it's got tolerance and the expiration date.
At some point, and having been in electronics for geez Louise, 70s to the 2000s, seeing how everything changed, at some point everything evolved to The technology's only going to last X amount of years, so make the product last X amount of years, and then it's toast. Because no one's going to fix it, no one's going to maintain it. They're going to run it until it's obsolete, and they're going to dump it.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Not really. I mean, look how fast technology moves now. It's be like building cell phones to last for 12, 15, 20 years, 30 years. It's just ridiculous. The stuff we got now would be so utterly obsolete in 5 years. It's like, oh, I just moved up to a Galaxy S21. When I have an S7 or an S10.
Yeah, I get it, but it's some things. It's like my friend of mine. He recently spent a load of money on new, like audio visual equipment and a hi-fi setup for, sound system for his TV and everything. And I used to have something like that back when I was, early 20s. And I don't want a modern system because all the stuff he's doing is already cool, with the Bluetooth and all that kind of stuff. But what I really want is I want the system that I had when I was 20 and I had to get rid of. I want that again, and I've been trying to find it and trying to find those components that still work. They're either super expensive or you just can't get them, or they're just all broken.
They don't exist.
Absolutely.
I think this pub does in a garage.
I've still got Technics kit that I bought in Hong Kong in the 80s.
That'll still work.
Yeah, you won't really.
Shut up, talking.
Okay, then.
I have in the corner of this room a gramophone.
You see, they're getting right up to date in Stranraer now.
It still works.
Stuart's showing up with his gramophone. And it will work. That's the thing, isn't it? It will work.
Fucking wax discs.
Does it have 4 legs and a wooden box?
Yes, it is.
My wife used to be fascinated with the fact that we had a Victrola where it had a needle and a record, and it made sound with no electricity.
That is cool.
Just vibration.
Hey, wind the handle up, you bore.
The gramophone still works. The AM/FM radio on it still works as well.
Yeah, well, I've got a proper hi-fi. I've got an Link LP10. I'm still running the old amp because it hasn't broke down, whereas the tuner has, and the cassette deck's been changed 3 times.
Hey, Ollie, I just had a thought earlier about your computer problems. And then you mentioned all your electronics dying. I think your house is wired wrong.
I'm an electrician, I don't think it is. It's pretty basic. It's still to 15th edition regs. But it's all in the right thing. I've tested it all.
There you go, there's the answer. He's an electrician, he's a tinkerer.
But no, you shut up.
Yeah, I mean, it's old-fashioned. It's in the old colours and there's no earth on the lighting. But it still works.
What is the problem you have on your machine?
It's not to the latest reg down, is it?
No. But when you get people from the competent person scheme saying, well, I know my house isn't right, but I know it's safe and I'm not going to change it.
What kind of problems do you have, Ollie?
I didn't think I had any problems.
I don't know. The other one said something like that there. Porky.
The problem I have is my bloody rudder pedals bloody break when they're trying to steer on the ground.
Ah. Well, it's more likely the force that you put in, right?
Force feedback.
Get your boots on.
Oh, who's falling down there?
They're the CH ones, aren't they, mate?
Yeah, well, the problem is if you try and use a proper CH control panel to calibrate it and stuff, then they don't appear in
They
flight
don't work
gear.
in flight gear. Yeah, you got to use the XML, and then
Yeah.
you try and do it in XML, and it's either on or off, and it takes away the other properties, so you can't use the rudder as well as the brakes on it.
But in flight gear, there's a calibration fin, and you can turn the sensitivity down on the braking,
If you try
and
the
it doesn't make a
Windows,
scrap of difference.
do the
Fine.
Windows one first.
No, well, that's the problem. If you do it in Windows first, you can't find the pedals then.
What you
flight
got
gear.
to do? What you got to do is you got to get the axes defined enough so it can create the XML file for it, right? And then you've got to change the settings, the sensitivity and the bindings in the XML file, because if you use the flight gear GUI, it messes it up. The only way you can get any stuff like that, so once flight gear sees it and it's got the access and you've got a file that it sees it in, you then go and change it in the XML, like digit by digit, until you're happy with the sensitivity and stuff. Because as long as flight gear can see it, you can change it in the XML. It's when you, for whatever reason, if you change it in the interface, it messes it right up.
Yeah, I'll give that a go.
It's worth a go, and the other thing is it might not work. There are some, if you've got over some axes on some types of USB boards, it doesn't see some of the axes. It's normally axis 6 it has a problem with. If it's the 6th axis in the line in your controller setup, then for some reason it messes it right up. But I'm not sure there's an actual answer for that. The only answer is to upgrade the board, and I haven't found great solutions for the problems I've been having yet that actually get me a way out of that yet.
Yeah, I'll give that a go. Because you try and steer on the ground, even if you're just pushing from behind, so you're not actually pressing the brakes. It just stops you.
Yeah.
You have to keep pressing the full stop to release the brakes to get moving.
Yeah, if you can get all the axes defined enough that it recognises and does something with them, then go in and change the XML file manually, and it should be enough.
Well, it recognises them all in the flight gear fin. You can see them doing the full deflection, and it knows what they all are. It's just they don't work properly.
Just check that you're not having a problem with axis 6 when it comes up in the list, because if it is axis 6 for whatever reason, you have a look on the forum. There's a load of issues people have had with axis 6, but apart from that, you should be able to, as long as just get them all defined so it can see them, and then go in and make all your changes in the XML. It's a pain in the arse, but it's a solution to actually having it fixed.
Yeah.
But it works.
Yeah, it works. And let's be honest, there's more arduous solutions that people have to use in other sims anyway, so it's not just a flight gear thing, it's purely there's so many different controllers and interfaces and everything out there, they're never going to work with everything, are they?
Well, they'll tell you in other sims it's just a flight gear thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they will, and then they'll send, you'll have to spend ages recalibrating your throttles or whatever with every update and everything like that, but
Well, to be honest, the CH pedals are so old now. The original CH software is not compatible with modern Windows. It's probably done for the 98. What would it be?
it'll be XP, won't it?
The XP version, sort of. That's probably why it doesn't work right.
I've got CH pedals, and I never used any software. I just plugged them in and they work. That was it.
Yeah,
Done.
the working, it recognise them and everything. It's just the problem of steering on the ground. It puts the brakes on full.
For what it's worth, I never got my toe brakes working. I got my Thrustmaster pedals, and the toe brakes, I could never get them working perfectly. So what I did in the end, I had it when I'm applying the brake with the I got brakes with the trigger finger on this, so when I apply the brake, it acts as a secondary key. So when I'm doing the rudder and braking at the same time, it applies the differential braking. It was the way I had to go around it. It's not perfect, but I spent so long trying to get the toe brakes working that it was just pissing me off. And it was a way I thought, I'll try that, and if it works, I'll stick with it, and it did. So I have.
Yep, sometimes compromise is your best bet.
Well, there's a lot of glaciers around there, aren't there?
Well, yeah, we are quite far north.
They've all got names as well. What's the purpose of naming them?
Just don't know which one is melted and killed everybody.
We can find people when they get lost.
Alaska's a weird part of the world.
Yeah, you're on about repairing stuff from the past. There's another series on Yesterday channel. There's this company down in Norwich, and they repair stuff. You know, gets your soldering iron out and get stuff working. And he went on Radio Caroline to get all the jingle tape decks working. And he was doing one of these jukeboxes, but in the end it said it could have been in a damp barn. All the mechanism were completely rusted, so he just took it all out and put a Bluetooth adapter in it and powered, you know, all modern amplifiers, but all the lights would light up.
Oh, that's interesting, that kind of stuff.
But you know, he gets invited to go and fix stuff like a transport museum, to get some wiper blades working on a bus.
Did it rain a lot in the museum?
No, when they tried to turn the wipers on, it was smoking. So there was great danger of burning the building down, so they had to sort it out. But yeah, he found 2 or 3 spare motors and made one good one out of 3 crappy ones.
I had to do that with my girlfriend's car. She's got a Renault Clio, only 3-4 years old, something like that. I had to replace the windscreen washer motor, which was a pig to get to. And by the time I got it, I realised that the new part that we got from Renault was wrong, because they'd changed the design of the bottle and the motor, and they'd no longer sell you the correct motor for that year. So I had to get a motor from an older one, from like a 10-year-old one, and cut bits off that and get it to mate up with the mating bond that goes in the bottle of the newer one, and then wire it all up with the old wires going into the even older motor that we'd have to get off another car, and then using some of the new parts to get it on, because it's just, they don't sell the bits even for a 4-year-old car these days. End up costing a fortune and needing to buy 3 sets of motors just to get one working. Right, pain in the backside.
Well, the garage won't be able to fix it, would it? Because they won't be able to plug anything in to get it to work on the computer.
Gene, I think he knows it's the only way to keep it slow.
Could be, yeah. What's up now?
Let's just go back.
Yeah, the garage's solution was to take the whole front end and the wheelhouse lining out and replace an entirely different bottle and redo the wiring and put the new motor in, which is entirely stupid. It would have been about a 500-600 quid job just for a windscreen wiper washer.
Developer point of interest. Ollie is rubber banded.
Boing.
If I view from Ollie,
Hey, Ollie, kill your lights. Look up and kill your lights.
4 of the other planes are rubber banded, but not me.
Boing.
Yay!
If I view from Alex, Ollie's still rubber banded, and now he's disappearing into the mountains.
Oh no.
Come back, Ollie, I didn't need it.
Ollie, we miss you.
Well, that's what happens when you try and turn the light switch off.
Oh,
We're into multitasking then, no?
You have to be able to
Mark
walk
the
and
lights.
chew gum at the same time.
Mark the light switch to a switch in your controller.
So you know my autopilot's set to 7625. Are we still at 3000?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Ooh, look off to the right. Ooh.
oh yeah. Big glacier.
Well,
We're
like I
banging
said,
some
Mark,
fucking jets down there.
Margaret left the house 10 minutes ago to go and lock the laundry up, and she has not returned.
Uh-oh.
Zombie invasion! Zombie invasion!
No, I think she's probably found something that's not supposed to be happening.
Has someone done a poo in one of your washing machines again?
Yeah, well, that could happen.
Has that actually happened?
Well, we had yesterday. We had 2 cubicles in the gents with shit all over the floor and the walls.
Hang on, can I just say the first message I received from Stuart yesterday morning was shite, 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 and more shite everywhere.
Jesus, what's wrong with people, man?
I don't know, but Gene's probably eaten, so I would keep that down to the minimum.
I'm a bit nervous. You can see out the window here. Somebody has got a fire pit going at the barrels, the empty barrels.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and it's illuminating. Holy shit! What the fucking hell is doing that? It was about 6 feet tall.
Is it a UFO?
Have they, as long as they haven't set fire to something, that's the important thing.
That's what I'm worried about. Shit. Bloody go down there in the fountain, it'll be melted or something.
Oh, you don't want them setting fire to a mountain, a fountain.
Fountain, yeah.
Fucking hell. 5-star accommodation.
It turns different colours as well.
You in Italy?
I've got LED lights inside the water bowls, and they cycle through all these different colours.
I got that in my hot tub.
Hot tub.
Well, if you're in Alaska, you would have to watch out for a bloody bear using your hot tub.
And moose. And all sorts of animals.
And Eskimos.
They don't call them that anymore.
This is the wrong
Inuits.
region for Eskimos.
And they're not in Alaska either.
That's right. Is it Inuit?
Inuits, yes.
Round here, mostly boots.
Fuchs?
They all look the same.
Oh, fuck's sake, can't say it, Stuart.
At
Did you
least
say-
it's not, you know, at least it's not poisonous spiders and shit like that. Sons of bitches.
That's just fucking freezing cold.
Oh boy.
My
So you have to
group
get out,
turned, yeah.
I guess.
Look,
I don't know
Stuart,
yet.
Go out and find your wife here.
Stick it on autopilot and go and check Margaret's
Stick on
alright.
auto and bugger off outside. Yeah.
But I'm having a nice evening, and if I go out and I find something going on, it's going to ruin it for me.
Well, it'll ruin it regardless.
Maybe you'll find someone that needs their arse turned around the other way.
Like all those Germans last week.
I still can't believe they described you as not a very nice man.
That's not supposed to be funny.
Just doesn't ring true, does it?
They never replied to that.
No, they didn't. And I left a comment and they didn't reply to that either, and I'm not even involved.
Yeah, or telling the guys at the shooting club, because his wife's German, and saying, yeah, they're very precise and they will tell you straight if there's anything wrong with anything. Whereas English people just sort of sit, oh, we're having a wonderful time, and not say anything.
Well, they weren't precise enough to tell the people who were booked into Stuart's site that they'd been given different provisions, were they? So, not that precise.
No, I think it was meaning more the, you know, they expect things to be perfect all the time.
Well, so did Poland.
Yeah, just watching a thing on these World War II things. They were basically saying if the French hadn't sat on their arses, we could have wiped the Germans out, because they weren't ready when they were in Poland, because they didn't go as easy as they thought in Poland, and the French could have wiped them out, but they sat on their arses and then give them a chance to recruit, you know, be ready for blitzkrieg later on. That phony war bit.
You think so?
If only hindsight was 2020.
Well,
Hindsight, he was
is.
an ace, wasn't he?
well, they were showing this aerial photograph of through the Ardennes. There's a massive traffic jam going through the forest. It said and the French were told that they got the pictures and they didn't do anything about it. They could have bombed them and wiped out the whole invasion force, and the war would have been over before it started.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, there was massive going through that Ardennes forest. It was a very narrow road, and they were like 5-6 deep. And the French got the pictures, and they knew they were there doing it, and they just didn't do anything. But if they sent all the bombers across, and it's like what they did in Russia, isn't it? They took all the transports out on the roads.
Oh, Margaret has returned to the house. I can see her into on the CCTV.
Excellent. And
Yay.
she's not cradling a fire extinguisher?
Not
Poor
yet.
lady and baby.
Stuart, the site I was staying at last night, they didn't allow fire pits, so all that happened was the large group of unruly people that were definitely going to have one just waited until the warden had gone to bed to light one up.
Then the drunk lit a fire.
Yeah.
How did it go in your little one-man tent?
Well,
He didn't have his one-man tent.
no, I didn't have my one-man tent. Because there was a storm scheduled for last night and tonight and everything. I had a friend who had for whatever reason just decided to send me a brand new tent because he didn't want me to go in a little one-man tent. So he actually went in a really nice, very well-equipped, decent tent. I wasn't expecting it. There was no reason to it, but a friend very generously sent me a new tent.
That's
So
very good of them.
it was. We were very comfortable.
Yeah, we're about,
Well,
we're
the
about
result.
3 minutes out from the approach to the final destination.
We shall pay attention.
We'll turn right shortly. I will get you lined up and then land as best you can.
No
In my
problem.
case, that'll be perfectly there.
Another straight in.
Best way
Margaret
to go,
has
straight.
Margaret has locked somebody's stuff in the laundry.
Oh shit.
Intentionally, or?
Yes.
No, it's purely accidental.
Because it's supposed to be out of use by 8 PM and they're still using it, and we've had problems with these people today already. So she's just locked it.
Oh dear, they'll be knocking on your door in an hour.
Don't care.
Won't be able to hear them.
Knocking on the inside of the laundry door.
Well, there's one of them away across to the laundry now, and they're going to the store. It's locked. So expecting a reaction any minute.
Can't we like crowdfund a television crew to follow Stuart round for a week?
It's a new
They make so much money.
a new situation comedy.
Are we descending?
No.
No, I'm not the autopilot off. Don't follow me.
Gonna head right now and line up with the runway.
Right.
Okay, left.
We're right about 11 miles out from the runway.
Jeeves going. Are we going?
Plenty of time to adjust.
I didn't get this far. What sort of runway we got? Is it tarmac or gravel or
Massive.
mahoosive?
It's an airport.
Proper airport's massive.
Oh, great. I'm going sideways then. Backwards. I'm going backwards.
You go backwards.
I'll go in backwards.
You do you, Queen.
Ooh, the lights are on. Ooh.
I know.
Nobody's home though.
I don't know if I'm following the right grizzly or not.
That's a very strange thing to
You
say.
got Jeed.
It's got a BF 108
Don't follow
behind it.
Jeed.
It's got a 108 behind it. You're the right one.
Runway inside.
Oh, I'm following Gee, don't I?
Yeah. Gear down. On final.
Don't do that. Never.
Wrong
do that.
final.
Yes, the lights are on.
But
I don't know. What time is it?
Say
We
again.
started at afternoon.
What? Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, I have the wrong time setting. That's
I
not a
don't see
problem.
lights yet.
Should we just going down and do it right then?
I have time as local 21:26:41.
Yeah, I'm descending.
Should be midnight sun as well, shouldn't it, in Alaska?
Yeah, sun shouldn't be going down all that far.
All right, changing clock time. Let's see.
Huh?
It's really nothing happening. All right, I it just changed to dusk. That's cool. That's really nice.
Tower view is pretty cool.
So this airport is called Mudhole.
Correct. Okay, we're about 3 miles out. You're on your own now.
Rather creative, eh?
Yeah, this program about bush pilots. These crop dusters were landing on a very soggy field in New South Wales, and they had to dodge the holes made by the cattle.
You ever seen the one about the pilots in Botswana? I think it's the same name. It's about 15 years old now.
And this flying vicar had to chase the kangaroos off the runway before he came into land.
When you get down, turn off to the right to the parking.
Roger that.
Get down, get down. I'm on my way. The misery I have to misery.
Uh-huh.
Ah, God, that grizzly's run through me.
All these little tiny planes in front of me that are just overtaking.
Oh, I've just smashed through Voodoo's back door.
I bet he loved that.
Hey,
Oh, that went a lot easier than I thought it would.
Maybe the grizzlies should all park together on the other little aircraft park somewhere else.
Maybe we can
Is
all
it
park
manual
together
thing?
because this is an inclusive group.
Those people in the PC9s feeling inadequate.
I'm stopped here, facing the grizzlies. So that's it. I'm done.
I'm quite happy I'm not grizzly at all.
A nice sunset.
Tower view looks lovely when you look back towards the aircraft.
Anyway, G, when are you going to start painting these?
I've been trying to teach you something, but it's not working very well.
I don't know, it's not bad. There's some nice liveries.
Modifications and stuff, I like stuff.
Got grey or grey or grey.
Is this thing mapped properly? I mean, I don't know.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay.
And could somebody add a engine shutdown or start up or something?
I've made a texture map for these things.
Stuart, your pilots have ejaculated.
What?
what?
They're,
Pilots are sitting in the seat.
they're sitting in their seats, but they're about 3 feet above where they should be.
No, no. You got a dinky version of the PC9, that's what's wrong with you.
Looks fine to me. Looks okay. Fucking hell, when did the lineups get as bad as this?
Always.
Never. The spit looks nice.
Oh yeah. In the new version, they actually did really cool with the lighting.
Right, so we're done, eh?
No, they cut the engines and turn the fucking fuel off.
So
You cut the engines on this one.
There we go. It's still spinning. Have you turned yours off?
Doesn't seem to be working actually. Curly bracket to the left, opening curly bracket. It doesn't work. Still running.
the Grizzly, I don't think you can turn it off. Can you?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I
can't remember.
Depends which one, because if it's an old Flight Gear turboprop one, then no, you can't turn it off.
Ah.
Because Flight Gear can't model turbo and prop.
The watches are shut down, but G's and mine are still running.
Call the technicians. Right.
Or
I'm going to ask
you
the
fucking turn it off. Wait!
I'm going to ask the question.
Yeah.
You know, who's going to do next week, Dean?
Jade.
I'll probably do the one after that.
No. Morty.
Mine prop stopped when I put the throttle all the way to the rear.
Someone's actually ramping it up again, huh? Or is it me?
Mine's on
Oh,
the
yeah,
stop
stop.
for ages now.
Oh, it's the startup sound playing again. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like engine
cut the fuel
code
out
is
as
probably
well.
strange, and sound code as well. All right. Yeah. I won't make it next week. Unfortunately, with the week after, I can actually sort out something. Some nice flight.
Right, Dean has got the week after. That still leaves next week.
Hurry up.
Alex.
God, I wish I could pull it off, but I know I can't.
No, don't worry
No,
about
you
it.
don't.
There's plenty of people here who can step in. Alex,
I'm not here next week, gents.
we not here, what?
Well, you know, if nothing gets planned, the alternate plan is to meet at
Meet
EGOD and just freeform it. Just do something.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
there's
I've got-
nothing wrong with going back to the alternative plan.
Yeah, I've got a surfing event on in town next week, and I'm expecting to be extremely busy next weekend, so I don't know.
This is
Okay,
silver surfing, isn't it?
Everyone, just anyone who can come, just meet at EGOD and have a fun fly around. Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
That was how
Oh,
that was how FlightNight
If nothing
started.
gets posted up, that's where you go.
And I went to got it crashed the fucking machine.
Right, I'm going to terminate Facebook videos. Say good night to Facebook.
Facebook.
I'm gonna kill
Say
you.
goodnight to Twitch, everyone.
Yep. Good night,
Good night,
Twitch.
Twitchies.
Tatty bye, everybody.
Say good night to YouTube.
Bye, you.
Night, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.